I know. You want some food? Yeah. Oh, too bad. Too bad I can't have you in the house. I know. Oh, where you going? Hey, welcome back. Good morning, in fact. I went to get my son on the bus. Rather, I just opened the door and pushed him out the door, and then I could see these tracks in the snow. It had just snowed the other day. I saw these tracks in the snow. You know what that means? Do you know? Yeah, I think I know. So I went outside and I looked to see where these tracks went. Of course, they went where I thought they were gonna go. They went underneath the stairs, they went over here, they went over there. I followed them all around my house, looking all around my house, and then I see a deer squatting in the woods. Apparently deer squat to poop in the woods. I don't know if you can really see that because it's so far away, but that deer's squatting. Gotta get his morning business done. So I'm following the tracks, and then I see the tracks and they go right in front of the trail camera. Let's see if we have something. The tracks look huge, but then it's also deep snow. Let's see if we have something. Oh my gosh, look at the size of those tracks. Those tracks are huge. Oh, it went right in front of the camera. Oh, we're gonna have to see if we got it. For whatever reason, I can only get this thing to record for like 5 seconds. And it's not the best quality, but you know what? It's beat having to wait out here all night long for the camera in the freezing cold, day after day, trying to see what this thing is. I'm a little nervous to watch this. I don't know what's gonna be on here. I hope it's small, but I have a feeling it's gonna be not what I want. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Well, that's not a good sign. Nothing. Oh, come on, don't tell me we missed it. Come on. Come on. Oh, what is that? Oh no, no, what is that? No! Oh, is there something else? Is there something else? Check the other ones. Oh, it's still there! Oh my gosh. Oh no. No. Oh man. 4 seconds of this thing, if that, not even, more like 2. Oh, let's check the other ones. Oh boy. No, that was my hand. Yep, there's my hand. Oh, there's me. Hello. Oh no! No! Oh, okay. I gotta edit this together. No! Oh man. Okay. That's not cool. Oh, I mean, okay, so it was here. The camera was about this far away. That far away. Okay, so this thing looks like it's this big. I'm sorry, it looks huge. It's not a mouse. It's not a mouse. It's a chupacabra. No, it's, oh man, Tasmanian devil? What's the other one? It's something. Jersey devil. Is that yeah, right? No. I think it's a rat. This isn't cool. Man. Alright. I gotta figure out what to do. I'm just gonna seal everything up and make sure they can't get in. Maybe I'll get a snake. My neighbor used to have boa constrictors? No. What's the other snake? The big one, the big huge one. It used to go from one, like from all the way around, back down, and he would have 2 of them. And he would ride around on his motorcycle with these snakes on him. And one day he came over, it was like, I don't know, 4th of July or something, he came over with them. And my grandma was over, and she saw it. She started yelling at him and said, "You take those snakes back home." I was little. I was like 7, I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But then he took them back home. Oh. This is not cool. Not cool. Did I ever tell you this story of I was sleeping in bed and I had a mattress on the floor and that's where I was sleeping. Whatever. And I'm sleeping. And this is not long after we felt an aftershock from an earthquake. You know, just a little bit of a rumble. So, you know, I'm sleeping and then I feel something. And I wake up. And I kind of thought it was that, but what I felt was kind of like this, like somebody was in my room tapping on my shoulder. But that's not possible because I had the mattress in the corner, so no one can stand behind me. So I go back to sleep. And then again, I feel that. I wake up, and I'm like, what the heck was that? Because I wasn't like asleep, but I was asleep enough and awake enough to know that I was not dreaming. I can't remember if I told this story before. So I you know, sit up, I look, and then I see this thing. And I'm like, what is that? I'm freaking out. It was one of those little brown field mice running around my room. And I'm tearing my room apart. I'm tearing the drawers out of the dresser. The thing's trapped behind the dresser. Get my sisters involved. I think my cousin was over. We're trying to catch this thing. I think we finally take like a cereal box or something, throw it at one end of the dresser between the wall and the dresser, and I go on the other end and like scare it. It goes into the box and we close it up, take it outside, put it in a 55-gallon bucket, and then I take it down to the water, you know, let it go in the fields and stuff. And before I could even get down there with it, the thing jumps out of the 5-gallon bucket, because I'm carrying a 55-gallon drum around my house. No, it's a 5-gallon bucket, and the mouse, the little tiny brown field mouse, just jumps right out of the 5-gallon bucket and scurries away. I don't know how he probably got in through the behind me here, the barn and the garage and the chimney or something. But I don't want this guy getting in. I don't want this big guy getting in, because if for some reason that big guy was on my shoulder, he's not a little dance tapping. It's not cool. Now the good part is I haven't seen any evidence anywhere of mice, rats, anything nesting, nothing, and there's no food anywhere for them. Good part is I've seen hawks, I've seen fox, and I've seen a lot of snakes. So that's my population control, and the occasional stray cat. That guy looks like a big guy. Now, the other thing I didn't mention, I was in my garage, in my shop, working on, you know, the sawdust burner. Did you see that video where I'm melting aluminum and it got a little crazy? Okay, so I'm kneeling on the floor, I'm working on it, and then over my shoulder, you know, something runs across the floor. I'm like, you know, you get chills, you get goosebumps. It's like, what was that? And I'm not moving. I'm just standing there because I could see it underneath my tool cart thing. And it's just sitting there, and then it goes, and I'm like, what was that? Because it was huge. I mean, it was huge. It was man, I've got nothing here to really emphasize how big it was. If I can catch this thing in a live trap, you're gonna see it. But with it being that big and this smart, you saw it moved the wire away from, and oh man. I gotta think of something to do. I'm gonna have to 55-gallon drum, peanut butter on the top, a little bit of sawdust or a little bit of water or something in the bottom so they can't jump out. That might be the best way. But the only thing is, putting bait in my barn, they haven't gone after it. So they're really not in there, and I don't want to draw them in if I don't have to. You know what I mean? Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna go think about this. If you want to think about this too, please be my guest. Leave a comment, any suggestions you might have that doesn't involve hiring an exterminator, because I'm cheap. I'm a DIY guy. I'm gonna do this myself. You know what I mean? If I gotta sit out there with a string attached to a little stick attached to some sort of bucket and wait and get them, I'm gonna do it, because it's gonna save me money. And, well, you get to watch. So I think we're pretty much done for today. I definitely was rambling long enough. I'll see you on the next one.